Hey Gemini, it's Lisa, and here is your October 23rd to 29th, 2023 general reading. This is just a general reading. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, all my contact information is in the description box below. I am holding a contest in October to win a reading with me. If you would like to win, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, and I'll enter you in the contest. If you've already subscribed, still leave a comment, I'll enter you in as well. And I'll be picking the winner at the end of October. Okay, so Gemini, let's see what this week holds for you. Gemini, overall message for Gemini is the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is about emotionally letting go of things that no longer serve you. And it can also be about let go, let universe, let go, let God. So it's, you do your part and let it go, and it will come back to you when and how it's supposed to. It's very hard, the Queen of Cups, because, or at least it's hard to put into practice and hard to explain, because it's all about just doing what you need to do to make things happen and let go of the outcome. And I know that sounds simple, but when in practice, it's hard to do, because we want certain things to happen so badly that we hold on to them emotionally. We want to achieve certain things. We want to have certain things in our life. And, we just really want them. And we're told that if we hold on and focus, that it will happen. But if you hold on too tightly, you block it. You put a big wall in front of, because you're in this place of need, right? So you put this big wall up in front of you, and it doesn't come to you. So it's about doing and letting go, and letting go of the outcome and how it's going to happen, when it's going to happen, all of that kind of stuff. You just do your part. The challenge you have this week, Gemini, is moving forward towards your destiny. A lot of signs this week are having weird energy, and I think it has to do with, we had the eclipse on the 14th as a new moon, and now we are going to have one this coming week on the 28th, 29th, which is another eclipse in a full moon in Taurus. So it is a lot of energy that's around right now. And to me, it almost feels like a push and pull energy, right? So it's like motivating, but not at the same time. So it makes sense that you may have a challenge this week moving forward towards what it is you want. Just try to push through it. And especially if you're wanting certain things to happen and they don't seem to be happening when you expect them to happen or how you expect them to happen. So it may be hard to move forward, because you might just be like, screw it, I'm not moving forward, but you can do it. Okay, and then where you need to focus this week, Gemini, is heartache leads to new beginnings. So understanding that certain things have happened to make other things happen, and being grateful for them. This card is always about getting to a place where you're like, eventually anyways, where you're like, thank God that didn't work out, because now look at my life, right? So it's just focusing on that and understanding, okay, everything happens for a reason. Sometimes, you have to go through things in order for other things to happen. And what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, kind of feeling, right? And then what you don't see coming this week, Gemini, is there, and we'll reveal it in a little bit. Okay, so let's get some clarity on all this. The Queen of Cups is all about letting go of emotions from the past, or let go, let universe. So just keep moving forward and just let go of the outcome, how it's all going to come together. Just be like, okay, it's going to happen when it's supposed to happen, how it's supposed to happen. And then, but it's still knowing that it's going to happen. That's where it gets complicated. The Five of Pentacles is that you're at a crossroads. You either can continue doing the same old, holding on, worrying, stressing, whatever it is that kind of keeps you in that place, doing the same actions over and over and over again, even though you know the outcome. So it's kind of like, okay, I keep repeating the same thing, keep recycling the same thing. I'm very aware of it, but I keep doing it. And I keep allowing people to treat me a certain way, whatever it is. And it's like, do you stay in that? Or do you move towards a new way of being a new opportunity, something that you know, towards the unknown. You don't know how, oops, sorry, I just hit my camera. Sorry about that. You just don't know how it's going to work out, but it is going to be successful. It's just different. And so you have to make a choice this week. You've built the foundation to your future, and now it's just moving forward and moving towards your success. And so some of you may be, you know, just starting to build the foundation. Some of you may be in the process, and other people may have the foundation, you know, firmly beneath them. And now it's just kind of growing and building your house of how you want your life to be. There's the Three of Swords again. Heartache leads to new beginnings. So very interesting. So certain things happen to make other things happen. It always gets you to a happier, better place, but sometimes we have to go through heartache to get there. We learn things, things end so they can push us towards something new, but it's heartache leads to this new beginning. And then the Nine of Wands is that you've come through so much, you've learned so much. Just take a deep breath in, exhale, and keep going. It's about perseverance. Yeah, it really has this feeling of certain things happening to push you in a new direction or in a direction that you need to go in. The challenge you have this week is that you're not feeling like moving forward, or you're trying to stay in the same old, right? So you're not moving towards what's meant to happen. You're staying, like spinning your wheels in this place of holding on to something. And it's like you need to move forward, but you just don't want to this week. You're just like, no, stomping your feet. No, I don't want to do that. The Nine of Pentacles is only you can do it. Only you can earn the success. No one can do it for you. No one can move forward for you. People can cheer you on, give you advice, but ultimately you're the one that has to do the work and walk forward towards the success that you want. Yeah, it is very empowering, but you need to do the work. Wow, there's the Three of Swords again. Really interesting. So obviously there's something going on that is moving you forward towards things that are meant to happen for you. And you'll get to a place where you'll be like, thank God that all didn't happen, or that fell apart, or whatever it was, or that wall happened, because it pushed me over to a new place. And it got me, like, I cannot believe where I am now. Like, thank God that didn't happen, that all fell apart, or whatever that was, right? However that looks for you. But it's so strong this week, really interesting. The Six of Cups is, you know, it's everything happens for a reason, when it's supposed to happen and how it's supposed to happen. There's this element through this whole reading that the universe is up to some things. You just kind of like, you need to take the hint and you need to move forward and move towards your success, but you need to let go of something in order to do that. That's sort of what it feels like. And it may be different for all of you, but the shadow side is that devil on your shoulder that's telling you not to move forward. It wants you to stay stuck. It's saying, no, hold on. You know, hold on to that heartache. Hold on to that, you know, circling in the same place, spinning in the same place, because you can't move forward. It brings out all the fears that you have and all the insecurities, and it tempts you with things that you shouldn't do, right? So it's really kicking that devil off your shoulder and moving forward and saying, you know what, everything happens for a reason, and happens when it's supposed to happen and how it's supposed to happen. Yeah, really interesting. Okay, so you have a challenge with that, and it's like the thought process. Just remember that this week. So where they want you to focus on is being grateful that certain things have happened. You may not understand why yet. You may be all at different phases of this, but it's understanding, okay, this has happened for a reason. I'm going to move forward because it's moving me towards something really good, whatever that is. The Empress is a birth of a new way of being. where you're kind of going, I'm not going to spin anymore. I'm not going to stay in the same place, doing the same thing, hitting my head against the wall anymore. I'm going to move forward. So it's a birth of a new way of being. It can be a birth of a new project, a birth of a new job. But it's just a whole new beginning, and it leads you to things really growing and flourishing in your life. It leads you to the Ten of Pentacles, which is the big success card. Moving towards happiness, fulfillment, success, all the success that you want in your life, and abundance. There's the Queen of Cups again. So by let go, let universe, let go, let God, letting go of hurt and emotions that no longer serve you, you're able to move towards this success. Yeah, and then the Four of Cups is an opportunity that comes out of the blue that leads you to this success. But, you know, this is, again, the card of the universe is working in mysterious ways. You need to pay attention. Because if you're so focused on spinning your wheels in this one place, right, you may miss this opportunity. And yes, opportunities always come back around when they're, you know, you never miss an opportunity, but you may delay things. So instead of it happening now, it may happen a year from now or 2 years from now. Again, when it comes back around, right? So it's like, you don't want that to happen. You want it to happen in a timely fashion, and you want that success to come into your life now rather than later. So you really, really need to stop spinning and keep moving forward. And then what you don't see coming in, nice. Wow. The World. That is the best card in the deck, Gemini. That's getting everything that you want. So you're spinning in place and not getting everything, where if you just stopped that and moved forward and made some, you know, choices, even though it may hurt your heart, it is leading you to bigger and better, like everything. The King of Cups is having resolute action. So, you know, one way or another, you're going to get it. So you really have to kind of change your focus and say, okay, I'm going to put my head down. I'm going to do my side of it. I'm going to move forward, and I'm going to let go of however it happens. And then when you do that, it comes to you. Six of Pentacles is learning to give and receive. It's about balance. It's not about always giving, giving, giving. You need to learn to receive both from the universe and from the people around you. The Eight of Cups, again, is about letting go of something and moving forward, because there's all this stuff out there waiting for you. This card to me is like the card of adventure. And instead of looking at like letting go of something or whatever this is that like you're spinning in place, doing the same thing, it's like by adjusting that and letting it go, you're going off into like this big adventure, and there's so much waiting for you. And you also look at life differently, because the spinning in place kind of thing, it makes you kind of look at life like, oh God, right? Where when you let it go, it's like, wow, yay, I get to go and do this today, right? It's really interesting. And then the Chariot is, by moving forward, you're moving towards positive outcomes and good things happening. So really interesting, Gemini. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know how it goes. If you could like and share my videos, that helps me grow my channel and helps me keep doing these. Have a fabulous week, and I'll talk to you soon.
What people don't understand is it's not about the glass being half full or half empty. It's that the glass is refillable. Cheers. Namaste, Yabas.